Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Feel Good workout. I am actually streaming today only on YouTube and on Zoom, where on YouTube you have 3.5 years worth of sessions saved. Please hit the subscribe button. There's going to be lots of new exciting content. I have different playlists for diabetes-friendly exercises, for dementia and Alzheimer's. I have menopause workouts as well. And of course, we have seated workouts that have been translated into Gujarati as well over the pandemic with my mother-in-law. So welcome to everyone. Hopefully Mummy will be joining us shortly. Hello to everyone on my Zoom. If you would like to join on Zoom, please head over to my website where we have a little link to join a newsletter. I have a WhatsApp group. Just to let you know, there probably won't be a session this and next Friday and the Friday after, but I will communicate that all on my social media and via the WhatsApp group. So let's make a start. We have our Feel Good fitness prescription. I can see some amazing people on Zoom this morning. Take a little sit back. And all I want you to do is do a breath snack. It's a mindful minute to help us calm the body and the mind. Today, we're just going to focus on a box shape. So this is a great technique to alleviate any stress or anxiety. We're going to imagine we're breathing into the count of 4 as we go up the box, then holding our breath for up to 4, as much as you can do. Then you breathe out for 4. And then you hold for 4 along the bottom. So it's this sort of box shape. So just place your hands on your lap, close your eyes, relax the shoulders. Try and tune into your breath first. Just see how the heart rate is. It might be a little bit high. We want to try and relax the body and the mind. We're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Last one. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Just keep your eyes closed. Take a little moment to see how you feel. Do you feel techniques can really help alleviate stress, anxiety? Keep it in your Feel Good toolkit. As I say, slowly place your hands over your closed eyes and then bring a smile to your face. Maybe open the eyes gently, let in some light with your hands still there. Breathe in, breathe out, and let's release the hands away. Amazing. How do you feel? Hope everyone's feeling great on Zoom. I'm just going to make sure that I can see you all nice and clear. And let's see if I can see some of my amazing participants. Brilliant work, everyone. So we're going to just set our scapula. You can do the workout seated or standing. And we're going to start by bringing our shoulders up towards our ears, back an inch or 2, and down the spine. So see how you feel. You should be feeling taller, better posture. We're rounding our backs all the time, especially when we're sitting. So you can do this all the time. Whenever you feel like your posture has been affected by whatever work you're doing, we're then going to do the same with our shoulders, bringing them up and just release them down. A nice shoulder shrug. Inhaling and breathe out, releasing the tension. Smile, Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. We're going to start moving the body, just gently warming up all the muscles and the joints. I've got my hands on my shoulders. I can do this seated as well. Big circles, breathing in and out. Beautiful work. Tie it into that lovely breath that we've now got nice and calm. Let's change direction. So, you know, I'm very passionate about explaining the benefits of exercise to reduce risks of so many chronic illnesses. These coordinated movements like these, where I'm asking you to do different things, let's add in the arm circles, are going to keep your brain fit as well. If by any chance you're standing or seating and you want to start stepping, this is a great time to get our steps in as well from home, from wherever you are, hotel rooms, around the globe. We've got global participants in these workouts on YouTube, Zoom, and forward rolls. Good. Let's really warm up those joints and the synovial fluid around the joints. Lovely, and relax. We're going to do our feel good hugs. We're going to give a lovely big positive inhale. I'm arching my back. I'm lifting through my chin, opening out my arms, and then I round the back, almost like a seated or standing cat-cow, and I'm giving myself a big hug. I'm sending another one to all of you. Maybe send a hug to somebody you love and you're thinking about. I can see my mum, Kumudvensha, on Zoom. So big, all of you amazing participants on Zoom. This is a great one to even do seated. Let's do one more. Inhaling and round the back, because this is warming up the spine. You can stay standing or seated. If you're seated, you're going to do the same move as I'm showing standing. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. Keep your stomach muscles nice and tight. So try and really suck your belly button in towards your back. And we're just going to twist a little bit to one side, back to the middle. You're going to breathe out and in, seated or standing. I want exercise to be accessible to everyone. You listen to your body. If you can't do a movement, find something you like from this workout, maybe some marching on the spot. Can you feel that in your stomach and in your back? And relax. We're all going to take a seat now, and we're just going to start pointing and flexing. So here, what I'm doing with my hands is I'm pointing the fingers away and I'm bringing it into a little fist. And then with my feet, I'm going to try and coordinate, get that brain working. I'm pointing the toes away and toes towards me. So I'm pointing and flexing with my feet, and I'm just moving my fingers, getting that circulation, which is really important. Just keeping everything moving, getting the blood flow right to those extremities. So my fingers are always cold because I have Raynaud. So just one more here and relax. Can you feel the leg muscles? As soon as you lift that leg off the ground, do you feel these muscles working? Yes, on Zoom and YouTube, brilliant. Even if you need to keep your foot down, it's effective. This workout is for you. But if you want to lift it off the ground, I'm pointing and I'm flexing. Brilliant work. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Inhale and exhale. Brilliant work. One more and relax. We have resistance bands, very easy to buy off Amazon. Don't worry if you don't have one. If you've got a pair of old tights, something with a bit of stretch, you could use a pair of, I think that it's got a bit of resistance, because we want to start getting our resistance training in, which is really important to build muscle mass, especially as we age. Anytime I'm talking, I'm giving you a little rest. But I know some of you, especially we've got Vinu Uncle and his amazing wife who is turning 80 in next week. So happy birthday to Vinu Uncle. He's incredible. He's been joining my workouts probably for 3.5 years, even globally, while they were traveling around the world. So I'm really, really happy to see you, Vinu Uncle. We will all wish you happy birthday as a Zoom family at the end. So, as I was saying, anything you can use, even a belt will do, a gown tie, but just grab something or a towel for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to stay seated. We're going to bring up one leg forward and we're going to try and lift that leg up off the ground as we bring our arms up and down. Now with the arms, try and hold whatever it is, your belt or your band, nice and tight. And I've got straight arms. I want to engage all the muscles. I want to start activating the muscles. So if you can lift the leg, brilliant, and down. If you can't, just simply maybe point and flex that leg. Can you feel a nice straight leg lift? And the arms, my back is straight, inhaling, exhaling, my stomach muscles are in. I'm pulling against the band, so I've got it nice and tight in my hands. Brilliant. Up and down. Well done, Taruna Auntie. I can see that your shoulder, she had a fracture. I think your cast is off now, which is great news. She's still doing single arm work, which is very inspiring. She's still here. Did you feel that? Should we change legs? Pranam, mummy. Good, you made it. So what we're doing is we're lifting the other leg up. Inhaling and exhaling. I've got tension on the band. I'm holding it nice and tight. Do you want to grab your band? How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. So we're inhaling, I'm lifting a leg if I can, and down. If you don't want to lift the leg, mummy, you can point and flex, yeah? Lifting up and down. We're just doing about 2 more. Breathing in, using those muscles against the band. So there's resistance, that force, and relax. Brilliant work. We're going to get up or down. You can start getting your steps in. This is our band snack now. So we're using whatever we've got at home. It doesn't have to be a fancy resistance band, although these are very cheap on Amazon. You can use whatever you've got. We're going to do our shoulder floss. You know that this is my signature move. I would love you to do the feel good shoulder floss every day. We're going to try and bring your hands up and over. Now you've got a band. Some people can't get over with straight arms. It's very common because we're sitting for such long periods that our back, our rotation in those shoulder joints may be a little bit compromised. So bend the arms if you have to. Just do what you can. Some people also struggle to go all the way back. So listen to your body. Do what you can. I'm going to make it harder by moving my hands closer together so I've got more resistance. Breathing in, breathing out. We're doing about 10 of these. You may start feeling a little bit of burning. Can you feel it, mummy, yet?
Yeah.
Yes? Is it too bad or it's okay? It's the little lactic acid around the muscles. So that's perfectly normal. But again, listen to your body. If you're new to this, just do less repetitions. Rest, reset, and rejoin. Shall we do one more? Breathing in, brilliant, and out. So we're using our bands, or if you're just body weight, we're going to open out across the body. Lovely big stretch. We're using the bands for resistance. As I was saying, the more muscle mass you have, I've got my hands forward in the rest position, the more muscle mass you have, the more it's actually going to help control your blood sugar levels as well. So helping to reverse things like type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes, which are so prevalent in my South Asian community, hence being an ambassador for Diabetes UK. So think about this. This is easy ways we can build up strength, keep the muscles nice and strong. Just simple exercises like this exercise snacking through the day. Maybe on the sofa, keep your band there when you're watching TV. Ooh, I can feel this. Can you? One more and relax. Give the arms a little shake. We're going to work on these bicep muscles here to help us lift things. You could try the band. So here, Mummy's going to tie it under maybe one or both feet, depending on the length of your band. And it's easier, I've got a slightly longer one, so I'm going to try it standing under one foot. I'm going to keep my elbows glued into the side of my body. My shoulders are back and down, like our desk snack, that reset that we did at the beginning. And I'm going to try and curl my hands up towards my shoulders and down. Is that too tight? So if it's too tight, all I want you to do is grab some baked bean tins. Or maybe, do you want to try these baked bean tins? You can demonstrate with that, and I'll try the band seated. And you can just curl the weight towards you. You're going to slow the curl even on that release down. That movement down is really effective for building our muscle mass. You can use some heavier weights to progress. So I would love you to use the saved workouts on YouTube, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. We're breathing out as we bring it up and down. You're going to try and keep your wrist straight to your forearm. Yep, so I can see some of you using tin cans. Some of you have even got dumbbells. Palms are towards you and then palms facing forwards. Good. Breathe out. Can you feel that, Mummy? And breathe in. Lovely. So feeling this muscle here, yep? Think about the muscles that you're trying to target. There is so much science behind everything I'm trying to explain to you, but you get great results from that mind to muscle connection, scientifically backed. 3, brilliant. If you need to rest, please rest. And 2, excellent work. And last one, did you feel it? Great work, yep. Good stuff. So we're going to move in, we'll leave the bands for now. We're going to move in to some lower body exercises. We're going to get our beautiful sit and stands if you're able to stand yourself on your own, or your easy squats. You've got your chair for support. We're all going to start with a little warm up for our legs. We're going to do some leg extensions here. So with our sit and stands, we often hold a weight as we progress. You start off with no weight, just your body weight. But for the leg extensions, I'm just going to show you what you can do if you're not able to stand for whatever reason, injury or age, whatever reason you've got. You find something that works for you. We're going to lift one leg and we're going to add in the shoulder press. So even here, this is a great way to warm up the legs. And these leg extensions are one of my favorite exercises, because as you lift the leg, you're thinking about these muscles, your quadriceps. Those support your knees. So the stronger these muscles are, hopefully the less knee pain we would get, especially as we age with things like osteoarthritis, osteoporosis. So I'm still doing leg extensions as a first set, and I can really feel it. You can add in holds. Breathe out, breathe in. You don't have to use weights at the beginning. Over time, through strength training, you can increase whatever weight you're holding. And on Zoom, I can see plastic bottles, dumbbells, tin cans. One more on each side. Can you feel this, Mummy? And lifting up, holding your trophies. Brilliant work. The next level, we'll practice this maybe without a weight, is level 2 is for those that need a bit of support getting up. We're going to perfect position where our knees are going out in line with our toes. Our feet are just over shoulder width. Your back is lovely and straight. Good, Mummy. Your desk snack. She's got her shoulders back. Stomach muscles are in. I'm going to use the chair just to come up a couple of inches. Exhaling inhaling. Can you feel that? I'm starting to squeeze all of these muscles to help me up. My stomach muscles have to really work to get up. Breathe out, breathe in. Good. Shall we do a couple more just to activate? This could be enough for you today. Yep, especially if you're not able to stand independently on your own. We've had up to the age of 100 in care homes join us. So you do what you can. That's why I show lots of abilities. Now the next level, mummy, which she's been practicing every day, twice a day, because we've done a video of a 10-minute knee strength exercise snack. So check that out. It's at the front page of my YouTube channel at the moment. And part of that is your squats, right? How many do you do?
10 to 12.
10 to 12. She does that morning and night, which is brilliant. Just exercise snacking that I recommend. Let's try and get up. Good. Some of you on Zoom are already up. If you need help, you have that support of your chair. Otherwise, a lot of you are in prayer position. We're going to do one set, just body weight. I want you to have perfect form. Can you see your toes as you come up and down? That means that your knees are staying back. So we're not putting too much pressure on our knees. I'm squeezing all the muscles. I'll show you from the side. As I come up, I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm slowly coming down. My knees are going out and then I'm squeezing up. Stomach is tight, back is straight. There's a lot to think about here to do it perfectly. I want perfect squats. How many have we done, mummy?
5.
5? Okay, we're going to go for 10. If you need a rest, do less if you need to. Good. And shall we count down? 3. Good. And we're on number 8. Breathe out. You don't have to do as many if you're a beginner. Just learn a few. And is this the last one? 9. Good. My counter is here. And 10. Brilliant. Just take a sense check. You can march out, but do you feel warmer? Now that's the beauty of body weight squats. Even if you don't want to use a weight, can you feel, everyone on Zoom, is your heart rate up? Do you feel warmer? Yeah? We are building muscle mass. That is the key to aging in my perspective. Really, really important to do muscle strength training. Yeah? That was just body weight. You can stay there or we can add in a weight now. This is our last set. So today we're doing a little bit more on our strength side. So I'm going to use a dumbbell because I have one. Whatever you use, when you're coming up, make sure you're not leaning forwards. You're using your legs to bend those knees, squeeze up. The back and the upper body stay nice and straight. Does that make sense? If you're on seated leg extensions, final set, we're going to come up. I saw my mom on Zoom. She's holding her trophy up, adding the shoulder press like a full body move. But you do what you can. Breathe out. Breathe in. Excellent work. Squeezing up. Lovely. Really engage. Good. And up. Breathe out. Super work, everyone. Can you feel it? If you're getting tired, have a rest. Rejoin with us. Good. I can check my form. Can you see your toes? Is your weight in your heel? So your knees are staying back but out. Oh, full body. I can see lots of you on Zoom. How many have we done, mummy? Great. Thank you for counting. And 9. Good. When you're ready, you rest. Otherwise, final one. And incredible work today. Have a little rest. So you may have done, if you're able to stand, maybe up to 30 squats there. March it out or have a little rest. I can feel that. I go heavier gradually over time. So some of you have been on my workouts. You can march out while I'm talking. Think about how long you've been on my workouts. So if you've been on my workouts for over a year, a lot of you have, some of you have been on this for 3 years, are you using the same weight as the beginning? If you are, and it's hard enough, that's fine. But I want you to feel the last 3 repetitions. How do you feel, Mummy? Was it good? So you could add in a rucksack, a little bag on your back, if you haven't got extra weights. You could maybe upgrade from your tins to some plastic bottles, some cartons. Think about how you can progressively increase your strength, or you could just do more repetitions. You might be feeling fitter. So we're going to go in now to our king of upper body moves, our press ups. We always start against the wall where Mummy's going to demonstrate. But for those that can't stand, I'm going to show on the chair. Mummy's positioning, just to point out, her hands are at shoulder height. They're nice and wide, so she's coming with a straight line towards the wall. So her body is not breaking, it's staying lovely and straight from her head to her heels. Some of you are doing it against the wall. Some of you can do it even against your kitchen island or a sturdy table. That's the next level up, the progression. Otherwise, if you're seated, we're going to have our knees wide. You're going to come down. We're going to push against our thighs. Inhale, exhale as you push away from the wall or your thighs or whatever surface you're using. We're trying to bend at the elbows, and I'm thinking about all the upper body muscles getting nice and strong. Our shoulders, our arms, our upper back, our stomach muscles are tight. Good. Breathe out. Do about 10 when you're ready. Rest or march it out. Lovely. I'm pushing here. Even these seated press ups are engaging my muscles. How do they feel, Mummy?
Yeah,
You can just roll out the wrist. Let's have a little march out for about 20 seconds. So we're adding in a bit of cardio here. You could go into a bit of a jog. I'm just circling out my wrists, changing direction, seated or standing. Get your steps in. So those seated press-ups are great for even when you're watching TV, yeah? Imagine if you're just watching TV, but you add in a bit of movement. It's better than just sitting still, yeah? It's going to keep the body burning calories and get that heart rate up a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of swimming now. So we're going to go back to the days where maybe you've been in the sea on a holiday, or your childhood from Mombasa. In the sea, swimming in the sea. So we're going to just move our arms into a lovely breaststroke. Now, some of you are more advanced. You can use your light weights or your tin cans from now. I'd like you to stay seated unless you're very good at balance. We're going to lift those heels up at the same time. So we're lifting the heels. Here, by lifting the heels, I'm targeting this soleus, my calf muscle. Very good at absorbing blood sugar. So if you want, you can add in some light weights. I'm going to use these light weights for my swimming. Just gently swimming through. That makes it a lot harder, so you do what you can. And I'm lifting my heels, breathing through. We're going to go for 3 and 2 and 1. Woo! Relax there. Do you feel those heel raises? Now, what I want you to practice is maybe a bit of balance. So in that 10-minute workout that Mummy and I have filmed, she also does her heel raises. So we could maybe go, don't move furniture, but maybe by the wall or by the back of your chair if it's fixed. We're going to lift the heels up and down. Mummy, you can do them standing. You could do them seated, just like she was if you're not able to stand. And if anyone wants a challenge, we're going to do some balance work with our heel raises today. So this is our balance snack. As I lift the heels up, I'm coming up to my toes. Now here, I'm going to try and balance, but I've got my chair or my wall. I don't want anyone falling over. We are lifting up, squeezing, and down. You've got to keep your stomach muscles tight. Vinu uncle, who's turning 80, is able to balance. I can see without support. How inspiring. Doesn't matter if you can't do it, but he is inspiring for all of us, including me. I hope I'm like you, Vinu uncle, at the age of 80. Yay, he's giving me some lovely thumbs up. Exhale and down. Mummy, can you feel this? Yeah. So we're lifting up. I've got a chair here. I can place my hand there for support. Up and down. Shall we do 5 more? We're doing more repetitions here because I want you to really feel this. Lifting those heels off the ground and down. Even seated, this is one of the best exercises I've YouTube when I was at Wimbledon watching the tennis in my dress, because nobody even knows if you're doing these. You can do them anywhere. A little exercise snack and relax. Well done. So we're going to do balance work. You can come here. It's a little bit safer. If you can't balance, I want you to do, we're going to do a little more balance work. Can you just show the leg extension for anyone that can't balance? You're going to try and just hold out your leg for as long as possible seated. Mummy, you can now come up standing. So for balance again, you're going to make sure you've got support. So we're not going to fall over. And all we're going to do is try and balance on one leg. I'm just going to make sure somebody is on mute. Purnima auntie, there we go. Make sure we're on mute there so there's no interference. So coming back to balance, we're going to try and balance on one leg for about 10 seconds. You don't need to do the full 10 seconds. Do what you can. Stomach muscles in. Let's try. Hold on if you need to. We're going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Do not worry if you can't do 10 seconds. The reason I'm doing 10 seconds is there's a study to show that it's an indicator of a longer life. But don't worry, you build up to this. You can practice this anytime at home. We're going to change sides. Do you want to hold on this one and I'll come on this side? You can do there? Brilliant. So other leg, take all your weight. And long leg, yes, there we go. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Do you feel the other leg taking all your weight? Yeah? And it was very good. Mummy was there with the chair. Did you see? So if you need support, you just hold it. Really, really good work. Let's march it out. Now, the reason we did balance there is to reduce our risks of falls, especially as we age. It's also great for younger people. So if you've got children or grandchildren doing sports or exercise, it is correcting muscular imbalances. This is something we should all be doing. We lose our balance actually in midlife. So I'm doing it every morning as I brush my teeth, and I've built up to 30 seconds on one leg, but I have my sink. It's the best place to do it in the morning when you're brushing your teeth. Hard to do both. You have your sink there as support, yeah? Do you want to try that, Mummy, maybe? Closing your eyes is another way to progress your balance, but it makes it really difficult, yeah? I think over the age of 80, if you can close your eyes for 3 to 5 seconds, that's incredible. So you don't have to do that for long. Giving you some ideas. We're going to make sure we've got a bit of space. We're going to do a little bit of a cardio snack now. We're going to get our heart rates up. You do what you can. I'm going to do star jump, standing, low impact. I'm going to give myself a clap at the top. Mummy's doing them seated. Mummy could even do single leg. She's doing doubles. Brilliant work. You can do them fast or slow. Excellent work. Even if you join and play this section back, it's a couple of minutes to get our hearts pumping, our aerobic exercise in. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. How's your heart rate? I want you to feel like it's gone up. Has everyone's gone up there? Yeah, we sometimes do out of 10. Where do you feel? So maybe you're a 6 or 7. Do you want to show me on Zoom where you're at there? 10 is where you're really out of breath. Wonderful. We've got Taruna Auntie on a 6. We've got, who else have we got? Varshanti on a 7. We've got Ambuja Auntie, Geeta Auntie on a 7. My mum on a 7. So 0 is where you're asleep. 10 is where you're completely out of breath. I made you rest there. Some of you are still marching out, so well done. We're going to go into our high knees. I'm standing, that's also balance work. I'm bringing my knees up to my hands, which are at belly button, but I want you to focus on your stomach muscles. Back is nice and strong. Now we could add in some lovely rope pulls. So we're using our arms. It's a bit of coordination again for our brains. We're going to maybe make it faster or slower. You do what you can, seated or standing. We're going for about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe and relax. There are some incredible studies that I'm researching where even 6 seconds of higher intensity. Where are you with your numbers? Have you gone up a little bit higher out of 10? Maybe a 7 to an 8. Do you want to put your hands up there? Yeah, my mum's gone up. Good. Some of you have gone higher. Well done. So the reason I'm showing you that is anytime you're sitting too long, you can get up and just do a simple march on the spot, some high knees for 10 seconds. That is going to be so effective for your metabolism, for maintaining a healthy weight, for your brain health, your bone health, your muscle health, your heart health. So just add those little sprinkles into your day. We're going to do boxing now. So we've got just 1 or 2 more bits of cardio to do. So now this is my favorite one. It is punching out all of my worries, my tension, seated or standing. This is great for our mental health. I'm also marching. I'm going to add in some weights. So just some light weights. Tin cans are perfect. Lovely boxing, mummy. Keep it going. So whatever worries you've got, I want you to feel good after this workout. So punch it all away. Great work. Good work on Zoom. I can see Geeta Auntie with her water bottles. Vinu Uncle with his dumbbells. Some of you are just body weight. That is brilliant. Keep it going. Lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, I felt that as well. How do you feel, mummy?
Good.
Out of 10, what's your number?
8.
I'm 8. I think I'm 9. You could hear it on my breathing. The weights definitely challenged me there. So we can breathe, bring the heart rate down, and we're going to do one last one. We're going to do a little bit of imaginary skipping. So mummy, you're seated. You could skip by bringing one leg off the ground, or if you do, you could do double leg, mummy. Do you want to try double legs? You're imagining being back at school, the little playground. I don't expect people to jump. This is a low impact workout for all ages. So even standing, I'm just going to start maybe going a bit faster, but imagine you're free, you're young, we're skipping, well done. Imagine that rope somewhere in the outdoors, bring back some memories, brilliant work. Can you feel it, mummy? Yeah, are you smiling? I can see her smile. That's the beauty, I can see beautiful smiles on Zoom. Well done, everyone. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, give yourselves a massive clap. Super, super work. We're going to just bring the heart rate down. So all I want you to do is do some feel good hugs while we're getting the heart rate down. So we're breathing in, we're extending, we're opening, and then we're breathing out. We're rounding the back. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe slow down the feet. It's like a little cool down. We're giving lots of love. The love hormone, serotonin. I'm coming for a huggy, mummy. Breathing in. If you've got someone with you or in the house, give them a big hug. And if you haven't, we're going to do one more. This is from me and mummy to all of you. Whenever you use this workout off YouTube, please give yourself some love. Be kind to yourself. Super work. So what we're going to do is stretch. And today I'm going to show you some standing stretches as well as the seated stretches. Normally I do them seated as well. This is a really important part of the feel good workout, is to reduce risk of injury. Deep breathing to get your heart rate down. So we normally do the stretch. Mummy, you're going to show me seated with one leg forward. So you're going to have your leg forward. I'm going to do it standing. I've got the wall near me in case I need a bit of support. But I've got my legs straight and my toes coming towards me. Then I'm going to reach up, inhale and exhale. Now it is harder to do standing. You don't have to reach your toes. You can place your hands on your shin, on your thigh. The standing stretch is quite advanced, so please be careful, but it's something different. I thought I'd add it in. Hold here. Can you feel that stretch? Hold it, breathe into it. Down the back of your leg. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll up the spine. Super work. It's a great one to do any time of the day. Yeah, if you do feel this workout, any aches or pains in the next day or two, please go onto YouTube. Last 5 minutes of our workouts are always stretching. Other leg is nice and straight. I'm coming forwards, I'm reaching, breathing in and out. Bring that heart rate down. Lengthen the spine, relax the head and shoulders. One more deep breath in, exhale, slowly roll it up. Beautiful work. We're going to hug the knee in. Again, I'm showing you a very advanced move standing. You might not be able to hug in, but you might just be able to hold it. So with one hand, with some support. Mummy, you're going to hold both. If you're able to, you can even try standing. So back nice and straight. Just do one leg at a time, mummy. Yeah. And if the other one doesn't feel good, we can even circle out the ankle here. Couple in one way and the other direction. So stretching is one of my favorite ways to calm the body and the mind, to give myself a bit of self-care. I'd love you all to be stretching every day. How shall we change sides to the other leg? Again, make sure you've got support. I'm hugging the knee in towards my chest. My back is nice and straight. And I'm circling out. It's much harder balancing, so I don't expect you to be standing. This is the first time I've shown a lot of standing stretches in 3.5 years. So do what you can and release. We're all going to do a forward fold. So all we're going to do is reach up, mummy, lengthen the whole body. Really, really lengthen. Inhale And then seated or standing, I'm just going to fall forward and I'm just going to let the blood flow to the brain. I'm going to hang out. You can feel the blood flowing to your fingertips. Relax the head and neck. You can place your hands on opposite elbows and maybe rock side to side, mummy, if you want to try this. Inhaling, exhaling. Just holding here. By standing, I can feel some stretches on the back of my legs. Mommy, does this feel okay? Nice and relaxing. Breathe. Back to the middle. You're going to engage your stomach and we're going to slowly, slowly unravel the spine. Back up to seated or standing. We're going to bring our shoulders back up and down. And we're going to do a nice neck stretch. So one hand on the opposite ear. And then we're going to have the other hand, it could be behind your back. So it's just encouraging you to be nice and tall. And then I'm going to put a bit of pressure. So I'm bringing that ear down towards the bent arm. Can you feel this here? Yeah, mummy, can you feel it here? You can maybe turn your head looking downwards. Find that spot. Sometimes we get really tight in our necks. So this is a lovely stretch. Release back to the middle and the other side. Opposite hand to ear. Releasing, relax that shoulder. Maybe put your hand behind your back. Maybe turn your head down towards the ground. Where do you feel it? Breathe in, breathe out. It can be tight, so use your breath to release the tension. Back to the middle. We're going to give our shoulders a little hug because we've done a lot with our shoulder presses. Bringing one arm towards your body, hold it above or below your elbow and just draw it in. So try and relax the shoulder and I'm looking over it. So I'm also getting a nice neck release. Breathe in, breathe out. Can you feel this, mummy? Cross your upper back and your shoulders. And release. Lovely stretching. Other hand, just bringing it in. Relaxing the shoulders, no tension. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, it's wonderful to see all ages stretch with me on Zoom and on YouTube. Super, super work. Relaxing there. We've got our feel good finish, seated or standing. We're going to take a lovely big positive inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, bring out any tension, negativity, anxiety. Release it all here. Mummy, can you do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા શુભ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Beautiful. Thank you. One final big positive inhale. Then bring the hands together. Capture that positivity. Bring it all down to your heart center. Take a moment of gratitude. Say thank you to your body for allowing whatever you did today. Every minute counts of movement. I hope you feel good physically and mentally. I hope very, very proud of all of you for joining in. We have workouts translated into Gujarati by me and mummy from the pandemic, all saved on YouTube. I would love you to share these workouts with your loved ones. Just send them the YouTube link. Please hit subscribe to my channel and I will see you all very, very soon. Keep it up. So use the workouts on YouTube as I may not be live the next 2 weeks, but I would love you to keep your strength up. Keep exercise snacking. Thank you, mummy. How do you feel?
Good. Thank you, Lavina.
Ah, so how do you feel? You feel good?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, stronger. So mummy did have a bit of a knee injury and now how is it?
I'm better.
So good. So your strength that she's been working on the last 3.5 years and all your prayers and her inner strength, her mental strength has kept you strong, right? Really good. I would definitely advise you to check out the 10-minute knee strength exercises. Knee pain is very common in all ages, I feel. And just use simple things. Get your squat snacks in. What do you do in the day? You do lots of stair snacking?
Yeah, I do.
Walking up and down.
Yeah.
Which other ones do you use regularly that we do in our workout?
No, I do my.
The 10-minute, and you're
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
desk snack, right? I feel like your posture is so much better because especially as we age, we start rounding our backs. But even younger people just using computers, sitting at our desks, we want to make sure our spines are nice and strong. Well done, everyone. I'll come and talk to you all on Zoom. Thank you, YouTube. See you all soon.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.